Come on, motherfucker! Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Come on, motherfuckers, come on! Release the brainstorm to make your motherfucking brain warm. A strange form, something kinda lyrical. Biggie the Bastard, so that's kinda spiritual. Well, in God we trust, guns are bust. Stop that disgusting suicide thumping. And do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that I bring? I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38, 9, 9, 10 Mac 10s. The shit's never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and them 3.
God, I love the fact that I'm recycling these old intros, dude. They slap. They're so fucking good.
The entire time, I'm just like. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, dude, I could see in the bottom of the screen your face light up as soon as it fucking keyed off.
Those ones are fun. Those ones are a lot of fun.
We've got a whole. Let me see how many of these fucking things we've got. Like, you made a bunch of them at one point, and I've just decided that too many of them A, didn't see the light of day.
All right.
And B, the rest of them didn't get to.
So
do. So we got like 20 of them.
Here's the thing. Next month, I'm planning on going to Mardi Gras.
Oh, nice.
So do know that, like I did when I went to Hawaii and filmed everything, I'm going to be doing the same thing in Mardi Gras. So if you think these ones are good,
yes,
the new ones are going to be amazing. And I've never been to Mardi Gras, so like this is.
I'm so fucking excited, dude. It's gonna be great, and it seems like it was a hit with everybody in there. Anyone who was curious, that is not a new intro. That is an old intro. That is an intro from the OG beginning, back when we were being creative and actually making shit.
Actually giving a fuck.
We're trying to get back to that.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. You guys are still sticking around, so thank you.
You never would have guessed it. So, hi, Darren. Hopefully everybody's having a good week. We are about to kick this motherfucker off, right? I know that a good chunk of people are in Vegas going to SHOT Show, pretending to be cool, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, so just real quick, I want to get this out of the way. If you guys are going to SHOT Show, all right, spread this with your friends. Spread the word, all right? You're going to SHOT Show. If any of you motherfuckers post it, if you know, post, we're done professionally. That is such a cringy, thing to do. If you know, I'm here with so-and-so. And if you know, no, I don't, nobody gives a fuck. Shut up.
Derek's posting that right now.
No, he's doing all his touch stuff.
No, but here's
is he doing is he doing a new touch video?
Probably.
Here's the thing, though, is that Derek is different. Derek can do that because Derek actually does stuff that if it's you know. Everybody else,
tongue in cheek.
Everybody else, nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, I love the fake industry people at SHOT Show that I see, and I love seeing people post like in front of booths. Like, you can't just what are you taking a picture for? You can walk up to the fucking thing. Like, what are you doing? You didn't get a special pass. Like, these people aren't going to remember you after you get done. Just get your free fucking shit, your stickers, your slaps, your patches. God bless, and fuck off.
And then there's the obligatory dinner photo. We're all going to see the dinner photo, right? True. And then there's the after party ones. Those ones are the best. That's where that if you know posts really come out. It's the after party. Be like, oh, who's got that pass I suck dick for?
Me and 500 other people.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck.
That's a real thing too. Of like the I don't know what's a good like term for the guys that just go around just to literally get free shit.
Mooches,
like
leeches,
the mooches, the freeloaders. Yeah, I don't know. That shit's real though. At SEMA, it happens all the time too.
Oh yeah, well it happens at any convention. Like, you go around and it's like, what was the Derek's story about the Comic-Con that he was helping with, where they had all that shit for Overwatch, and they came over and they're like, "Is this free?" And they wouldn't take one thing. They would bear hug the fucking table, yeet that shit into a burlap sack. And then they were all looking for like one specific thing, and if they didn't get it, they just like threw the stuff in the trash. He said their trash bins were just like full of free promotional stuff,
wasted shit, because everybody was just like, "Oh, free! I'll take 6 of them."
Fat guys in multicam grabbing shit. Yeah, that sounds like SHOT Show to me. I'm really just violently jealous that I'm not there. It's
give me those exclusive patches,
dude. The aftermarket.
patch.
The aftermarket for fucking Velcro and PVC with some of these patches is
Oh,
I don't know. Derek's doing pretty well. I think we're all
yeah, no, that's
see-
what I'm saying. The aftermarket on it's crazy. Like any of these, like the amount of money that I see people spending, especially the Spiritus ones, are always the ones that I see that like pop up. Like the Spiritus Systems SHOT Show patches. Holy dick hair. Thousands of dollars people are willing to pay for those fucking things. It's crazy.
Really?
And what I get like a cult following behind things. Punk obviously is very familiar with this thing, like creating a virulent, vibrant, angry fan base that just wants to consume your shit like the antidotes in your semen. But thousands of dollars for a patch. And the thing is, the reason they're doing it because they think if they have that special edition patch or they have that limited edition, that the owner, the creator of that company will think somehow that they're cool and that they're friends. They're not your fucking friends.
like
No matter how much money you spend. they're not your fucking friends.
I bruised the back of my throat getting this patch. Acknowledge me.
I mean, it's cool. Like I said, this is, always support the homies. Give people money
yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah,
Spend money on
but,
whatever
like,
you want.
yeah.
But don't ever convince yourself that like you have ingratiated yourself with people like that just because you bought their shit.
Like you
You're
belong
meat
to the
to
higher
them,
power.
goddammit.
I
There's
like-
nothing wrong with
I
that, but you're meat to them.
So a couple of things.
Yeah.
A couple of things in the comment section. Graham is there for the AVN Awards, which is weird. That SHOT Show
Dude,
always is on the same weekend. God bless them.
beautiful marketing. Beautiful marketing.
Yes, there is a patch black market. In fact, there's several on Facebook.
Mhm.
You can go there. And where was the other one? I'm trying to find some of these other comments.
Oh, there was a good one I saw from Ben earlier. It made me
Sam's
laugh.
there.
Ben said, "Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. If you know, you know." True.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's tattooed on somebody there. That's tattooed on at least 4 people on the show floor at any given time. And then our girl Sam is there, obviously probably repping for KWA as well as.
I don't think KWE is actually there this year.
Oh, well, she
Yeah,
may just be there
which
hanging
is
out.
which is why, if I remember correctly, which is why after Fight Night 5 they had the product reveal, which they would have normally done at SHOT Show, but they did it for that. So
It's almost
What
like
is their new
marketing
guns?
your airsoft stuff to airsofters over an airsoft forum instead of at a fucking gun show. My God.
I don't. Yeah, it says here they just confirmed it. They are not there, so I'm not full of shit.
Good for them.
So
They
what
don't
was
need
the
to
new
be.
platform they dropped then?
So they dropped basically all of their QRF line. They they're doing a polymer version of it, so it's a little bit more lighter weight. Same stuff in the internally, but it's just polymer body. They got a new gas blowback that's like an AUG variant, and yeah, there's some cool stuff. Yeah,
Interesting.
I'll have to check it out.
Goddamn, who we all know and love, but will not reveal.
True.
He who shall not be named. What's available this year in terms of innovation? Most of SHOT 2020 shit is still a year away.
1 year away.
Like most of the shit we're gonna see here isn't gonna come out for at least another year. I am curious to see like innovation wise what's gonna come out. I would like to see night vision that doesn't cost $5,000 fucking dollars, bare minimum.
Airsofter budget.
Yeah, I mean the Psionics is kind of that thing. But I've gotten to the point where like I've bought all the other dumb shit and now I got to fight the final fucking boss. Got to get up there and duke it out with
That
the
is
green-eyed
final
demon.
boss. Yeah.
Like that's the next thing on the list of things that I don't need but want to use one time a year and then fucking never again.
And then it collects
I
dust.
was when I'm building up my car, I was thinking how cool it would be to have IR lights so you can drive with
Mhm.
night vision.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah.
For no reason other than why not?
Do like
Wolfen
a-
says Amped is
Yeah,
working on a
IR
budget
one.
NVG. I have no idea if Amped was. That's smart though. Like if some airsoft company could come out with once again a product that is primarily for airsoft, I would more than likely still just spend the money to get the real ones because I'm an idiot. But if someone were to come out with like a $1,500 to $2,000 price range set of usable night vision, I know you can get like Gen 1s, but
Don't like the PVS 14s or 13s? Don't they run about 1,300?
Like 3 for dual tubes, I think. $3 grand.
Oh, okay.
The Psionics is in that price range. It's like around $2,000, and that seems to be the main answer. But it looks like a fucking Lego night vision set. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Psionics to me just looks like a Fisher Price. It looks like Fisher Price night vision. Like, I want it to be airsofty. I don't want it to be look like it belongs in the toy bin in a preschool. You know, that's asking too much. That's asking.
I also am curious of like SHOT Show as a whole. I know like with SEMA for the industry I work in, like it was not as full this year because
the coup
it was canceled. Yeah. And then like people were skeptical, so they're like, eh. And that's when they opened it up to the public for the first time because they actually weren't making enough money from vendors to like cover all the costs. So that's why SEMA for the first time was open to the public. So you know, like
I really want to know how COVID, because like this is the real question I want to know from this weekend, is for somebody to go over to the AVN people and ask them how COVID has affected the porn industry. Because when you think about it, a job that requires close contact. I mean, they have to have been suffering. Those poor people. Those poor naked people.
That's somebody's daughter.
That's somebody's daughter. Over. No one's wearing a mask in these videos.
Why are you guys being so unsafe? Get his penis away from me.
Oh my god! But innovation-wise, it's weird because like I can't think of anything particular that I'm excited to see. There hasn't been anything in airsoft for a while.
When the leading airsoft companies are rebrand, like no, it's that. But when the major airsoft companies are trying to get people hyped on a P90 in 2021. I don't have much hope for. I don't have much hope for innovation.
How did Cybergun miss the ball on that so hard to make the P90 and not the Scar? That still is mind blowing.
I mean, we know that like the Scar chassis is hard to do in airsoft. Like that gearbox is. I don't know.
And the P90's not. That thing looks like a fucking donut with a barrel on the end of it. Like, that's a twisty, turny plastic hunk of shit. And you're telling me they could make that easier.
When I hear a Tech's idea, like, what's harder, VFC Scar or P90 to work on?
It's fucking gotta be the P90.
I don't know. But anyway,
waiting for somebody to make an SKS.
Oh, I don't know, man. When I see the usual suspects peddling the same gun across, I'm just like, this is a marketing thing, and I've already tuned out.
Well, I wonder how hard it is to like get protos developed right now, because I bet so many people are behind overseas, and then they're just trying to catch up on actual products that make the money instead of like tooling one-off design stuff. Like I know I've had that problem with my real job. Like it's very hard to get legitimate prototypes because so many people are backed up on actually trying to make production.
Hold on. Okay, so this one I got Ben. It just says he's waiting for someone to make an SKS. I'm gonna help you out on this one. I got you. So an AEG SKS sounds awful. What you could do is buy a real SKS and use it for blank fire, and it would be cheaper than an AEG.
That's kind of the pro move at Milsom West, I hear.
Actually, yeah. But I get it.
SKS for like $150.
I'm just saying.
Okay, dead ass. The hardest gun I've ever worked on in airsoft was an M14, which is a version 7. So my guess with the SKS body type, it would also be a version 7. So that's probably why you haven't seen it yet.
Well, and for the most part, the only real innovation you see in airsoft is auxiliary stuff. It's accessories. Like the biggest one I can think of for the long time it's the HPA engines that came out. Yeah. It's the speed loaders that have come out, like the Odin, which got copy fucked to death. I was at D4. I went to D14 the other weekend. Surprising, I know. I actually got out and played. And they had like a little mini one that GI was selling that wasn't from either of these, either of the main companies. George? It was just like, it was one that they like made up, and I was like, what the fuck?
I'll have to look at that.
Yeah, it's weird because it has like a bottle that screws on the top, and you can just like feed. I don't know. I'm not super pleased with it. It's kind of a hunk of shit, and I paid like $40 for it, and I'm mad at myself. But Corey has all of my shit in his fob bag because he's an asshole.
Cole,
And he's
or
not here to defend himself.
somebody says, don't forget the holy tag-ins. Yeah, if you can get them.
Dude, tag-ins have ruined airsoft. I'm gonna say
You
that
don't like
right
them?
now.
You don't like
I don't like 900 of them flying through the fucking air because some kid came and spent $5,000 on fucking tags and just shoots them relentlessly the entire game. Like there needs to be an ammo restriction on them fucking things.
Yeah, because then it turns it like I remember Copred. I don't know who I was running with. Maybe it was you, Cole.
It was
like literally like a couple first couple seconds into the game. Guess what we die from?
Bro, they're dope. They are really fucking cool, but they need to be ammo restricted.
Limited.
And I know unfortunately there's no real way to do that. It's kind of the same. Like I know Milson West has got a way to do it, and I'm pretty sure they do it to a degree. They might not. I may be totally blowing smoke there. But like Broken Home this last year, game starts, getting to Colville, and they must have shot 30 of them fucking things in the first like couple of seconds of the game. They were just going everywhere, and I was like, God fucking Jesus Christ. It looked like a hailstorm out there. It was insanity.
Just watching money explode on walls.
It's crazy. It's just crazy to me. I really think says there is no limit on them. There needs to be a fucking limit on them goddamn things. I'm so tired of that shit. Because it is. They're I don't know. Like they're cool for what they are, but I'm gonna be an old fucking grumpy man.
Is already becoming like pay to play to a point. So
I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, it's a cool thing. I like the tag runs. I think they're super fucking neat.
They
if
are.
I was the jackass firing $1,000 worth of pyro at somebody, I'm sure I would love them too. But it's 99% of the time, it's always the dickheads that go out there and they're always like, oh, I got a whole fucking crate of these and I'm just gonna shoot them everywhere. And it's like, oh God, fuck yeah, all right, man, cool. Glad you're having a good time. I'm gonna sit here and bleed out and get hit with 9 of these fucking things and just chill. You done? All right, cool. Go about my fucking day.
I tossed 20 pyro at Paso Creek walk-on games this weekend. I can't use pyro events and Cali Milsim events anymore. Huh.
Really? Brian, I am curious about that. If you can comment why. Is there a burn ban, I'm assuming?
Like restrictions?
Like yeah.
$25 a gate, $250 of pyro.
Ian says he's going to touch me at Salsk. Yeah, Ian, come and whisper sweet nothings into the side of my tent while I sleep.
I love that.
Yeah, come smooch the back of my neck in the middle of the game because I'm not going to have nods. I'm going to be basically probably by myself because Corey's going to be stuck at Condre and I'm going to get stuck in a random fucking squad with people I don't know. So come find me, please, for the love of God.
I like Ben's the plug of use ASAP 15 with Enola
A Ebola Gay. Yeah.
Ebola Gay.
Again, same thing with EG. Like we have access to a ton of grenades with EG, and I don't even throw the things half the fucking time. I don't know why.
I forget about them. I'm also dead ass. Okay, like hear me out, right? Like people
dead ass, no
aren't
cap.
You scared to be that guy that starts a fire.
Scared.
I am. Like I watched one of my favorite fields burn down because of like it wasn't even like the problem is like the kid used a non-legitimate smoke grenade, but I was literally the day that Kiowa burned down. And that like nobody wants to. First of all, I don't want to get charged for arson. That doesn't sound like a good time. 2, yeah, like I get like there's cold burning, but not all smoke grenades are preventable. I mean, literally at reindeer games, Fort Hood, we watched part of the field start catching on fire. Like,
I will say one thing with the EG, with the new EG pyros, especially the 4.0 flashes. Fuck. 2, they're the same size as the twin vents, and I have made that mistake at least once where I went to pull a smoke, held it for a second to wait for Bill to look down, saw it was a fucking flash, and just barely got rid of that bitch. And they're idiot proof. They've got blue caps on them. You're supposed to know better. I just didn't check.
Unless your name's Cole.
Unless you're me and you're dumb. But those are, I mean, like I said, they're cool. And I don't know. Like I said, that's just my grumpy old man rant when it comes to the tag-ins. I just feel like people coming to events with crates of those fucking things is just like, that's a lot. Ian says he's going to toss one in my tent. You should.
I'd watch
You should.
that.
You better. What you need to do is you need to, because I'm going to be sleeping naked, right? So go in there
Nice.
and stick it right between my butt cheeks like a candle. Okay.
Be
I
a
don't know if they
man.
have I don't know if they have a fuse on them or not, but light that fucking bitch and run away and see what happens.
Uh,
The burn ban in FIFA won't happen until several events after the building were down. Ugh. Yeah, it's.
like I said, nobody like it's fun to use pyro, but also nobody wants to be that guy that starts the field on fire. So yeah.
Punk, was it you and me? It was at Copperhead. It was at 2.5, I think. Where I think it was drunk evenings on Saturday. I somehow ended up with a tagging grenade in between my ass cheeks and ran down the street.
I don't think I remember that.
You were there for that?
I don't remember that at all. Which
Oh, that was.
that sounds.
It's doable. It's
wonderful.
doable if you got the equipment for it.
So no, 2.5 was my first Copperhead.
Oh, that's right. That was
And
the
that's
weekend
where
you
we-
met me in
That's
person.
where we met. And then I think it was 3 or 4 that we all went down together.
Yeah.
It was
Cover at 2.5.
Was it 4 we did?
Four was
Four
when
we did
all went down
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5. No.
Was it
Fuck,
5?
dude. I don't know. The motherfucker. It's 4. It's 4. I'm calling it now. It's 4. I've decreed it's 4. Also, Ian, I better run into you like during the actual fucking game because I want to yell horrible things at you guys. Just like some Letterkenny style chirps. It's gonna be fucking great.
Oh, you and Ian, that'd be awesome.
Man, Derek's gonna be with him. These fucking degens are all going militia.
True.
So
Oh, yeah.
apparently NATO gets just steamrolled every year, or like got steamrolled last year at this event. But I think NATO's got a little bit more juice this year, possibly. I don't really know. Dog, there's like 5. I don't give a fuck. There's 500 people there, and there's only one of me. Come find me. What are you saying? I'm not worth your fucking time? Huh? Can't put in the effort? You fucking piece of shit.
That you don't deserve me.
Speaking of
You
events, what else?
You don't get any of this.
Speaking of events, what else is coming up like real soon? I know Southern Front is what we've talked about. That
April
is
19th and 20th, I think.
You mean February or April?
February.
Yeah.
February. It was
I
April.
swear to
last
God,
year.
I thought you just heard
It fucks with me because they change it every fucking year. Because it was April last year. It's February this year, 19th to 20th.
Okay.
You're coming down to that, right, Carl?
I want
Maybe?
to, but I am trying to become literally debt free. Is my main priority right now.
Yo,
So,
I'm about to
we'll
be
see.
debt free tonight.
Ooh, baby.
That's a big deal.
The website
Fuck yeah.
launched with that well?
Oh, dude, I made like for my current job right now, I think I made about 4 months of income in 3 days.
Holy
Beautiful.
shit!
Beautiful. Speaking of,
That's awesome.
drop
I got
the website link in the chat. What are you doing?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I want a hoodie too.
Yeah, drop the
Oh,
motherfucker in
no.
there. Goddamn, go buy Punk
Dude,
shit. You fucking
That is punk.
I
That's
haven't yet.
crazy, man.
Me
Congrats.
too.
That
I
is,
fucking keep forgetting.
Almost no marketing, no nothing. Like
that's
it's just
fucking crazy.
all you guys. And like
that is so sick.
as we're speaking right now, I'm tallying everything up because I got to make the orders and get the ball rolling. But like,
Dude, that's
Hey!
fucking awesome, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
Let's go ahead and.
I'm sure Corey thinks it's all from him wearing your slaughter hoodies in the
It's
gym. Oh, hey,
100%
speak of the
Corey.
devil.
Speak of the devil.
100%
Corey, where's
Speaking
the
of
Slaughter
slaughter
hoodies.
hoodie?
Oh, no, never mind.
Look at the stubble on this boy. My God.
It's my COVID beard, and it goes away tonight.
He looks like he look only slightly kind of hungover. My God.
Yeah. Well, I did just get back from Vegas, so
Well, see, you left Vegas when the getting was good. We were just talking about that.
yeah. Yep. Nope, I didn't stay around for the SHOT Show Rona. I've had it 2 other brands, and I'm done with it.
You stayed at least one extra day for the AVN stuff, though, right?
No. No, I didn't.
Attempts were made, but
Yeah.
fell on deaf ears.
Nope. No, it was a good time though.
Oh, that's awesome. Where were you? You were just taking a trip to Vegas, just fucking around.
Yeah. We just went with my sister-in-law and her husband.
Nice. Well, you've had some pretty interesting shit happen recently with some stuff you're involved in, or announcement wise.
Ooh.
Me?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, I guess I can announce. Yeah, he said I could announce it because the Kickstarter's live. But as of right now, and of course, everything's always subject to change. I am slated to return to the SCP universe as one of the MTF members for Heretic. So pretty excited about that. Some pretty big names are going to be involved. It's going to be cool.
Dude, I
Which
saw the fundraising was at $100,000.
It's a huge project, yeah.
100 and currently it's like at 133.
Goal is what, $250,000?
No, 650.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, they have
shit.
50. Yeah, they have 50 more days to go. So it's I think they said they're that's like 10% funded, 20% funded. So
But I mean, even the milestone that he hit now is insane. Like,
Yeah, no, they hit it quick
yeah.
too. Also,
Yeah,
Ian,
they
if you think Corey is going to have operational comms, you're fucking mistaken. I'm going to be stuck being his comms bitch that entire weekend. I've got to get mine set up. That's like the one thing I keep forgetting to do is finish up my fucking radio stuff.
yeah, no, I'm slowly getting organized. I've been working on my office, so yeah, no, you're way more. Cole's already packed up for Milsom West like 2 months in advance. So,
I'm a little excited.
somebody's a little excited. Yeah.
A little excited. Well, when you keep getting all this great free viral marketing that Josh is getting, how can you not get excited? This fucking kid tried to call him out in that airsoft page and they fucking meat hooked that kid and dragged him behind a truck down a dirt road. Like, holy fuck.
Rightfully so. That I mean, like,
God.
it's not a good idea to do that anymore.
I'm gonna put up my DMs with Josh Warren, and I'll be super fucking cool. The guys will totally love this. Nobody liked that.
Nobody did, and nobody liked that at all.
See, that's the problem when you go against somebody that has such a cult following like Josh. You can't win.
Dude, his ability to manipulate the media within airsoft is impressive.
But like, I will give it to him. Like, he uses his powers for mostly good.
It depends on which side of the fence you're on.
Yeah.
Mostly good. It's like a chaotic neutral, to be honest.
Yeah.
He just wants everyone to admit that they're nerds.
I mean,
which we are.
That's why I had my fucking giant "you fucking nerd" patch for years, which I'm also gonna. I still have some left, so I'm gonna drop that with my stuff too. But yeah,
Mostly.
Yeah, I think when it comes time to doing some more punk merch, I'm gonna just run it through the Slaughter website too.
you should. Yeah, I mean, that's
absolutely.
kind of where I'm at. Yeah.
Are you doing more punk merch? I wasn't aware that this was a thing.
Oh yeah. That's
Woohoo.
I wanted to get this out of the way, and I've got clearing the calendar for this one.
Oh baby.
Nice. Mostly.
Yeah, should have been the other. God damn it. Dude, that tagline. I like how quickly that became Josh's fucking tagline. This is the only real Milsom. Oh, fuck it. Jesus Christ. But we talked about it a little bit. We do have Southern Front coming up. Should be me and Corey at least. Maybe Carl. Possibly Carl. I don't know who else is going. Other than like.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
From our crew.
I would say none of the Vans crew is making it for the most part, right?
No. Just us representing.
Have you found an Airbnb yet?
No. Like if you were reading in the chat, I might do what I did last time I went to Southern Front, where I just I come in, play Saturday, and bounce. So
like come in on Saturday playing.
Because if we don't have, I mean, if there's not like 5 people coming, there's no point going big. So
yeah,
I mean, to be honest, if I did make it, I would have to drive back, so I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah,
that's a lot. I think I'm just gonna snipe that game because
it's gonna be. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a fun game for the day.
No, it's always a good time. I think I'm gonna enjoy it, but I think I may be kind of in the same boat on there. I got flagged by Facebook for saying a building caught on fire. Jesus Christ!
Oh my gosh.
God damn! Yeah, I see Carl's "you fucking nerd" patch everywhere. I see that thing all over the place.
Yeah, it's in my closet right now on my patch wall.
Yeah, I don't know. translates into what I want to do next. So that's what I was thinking about, like keeping it around for the. I don't know. I don't have a ton left. Maybe under 20, but.
Well, with the years kicking off, I'm hoping we get new fun cool shit to do. I'm hoping we get new fun cool shit in the airsoft world. I'm hoping we get new fun cool shit in the movie and TV world. I'm hoping we get some fucking video games that are worth playing. Jesus Christ.
All right,
bro. Like,
I
love the new Halo, but the servers never fucking work.
I was gonna ask, what is out of all of the gaming hype that has come out this year, what is the biggest letdown for you?
All of them. Every single one except for Halo has let me down, like to a massive degree. Battlefield sucks dick.
I'm so sad.
I didn't even bother with that one.
I bought it, downloaded it, uninstalled it the same day. It's been terrible.
I want to like it. I want to like it, but dude, even playing with your friends that's on like console, I tried for an hour to get one of my buddies to figure it out with him for the first time, and we still couldn't do it.
Yeah, and then Halo fucked around and like didn't release co-op on drop for campaign, which my god, that campaign will be so fucking fun with 3 other idiots, or at least 1 other idiot. Like it's built for fucking co-op. It's gonna be great. But that's the only thing that came out.
Huge.
It's gonna be
huge.
It's
huge.
But yeah, that's like I love the story. I've always been a big Halo fan. I've been listening to the books on Audible like while I work and while I drive around all day. The DLC should have co-op. I think that's the what they're hinting at. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna pick up Monster Hunter Rise, which is just a port to PC from Switch because I'm a glutton for the Monster Hunter series.
I tried watching the animated movie on Netflix, and it was horrible.
Oh, it's bad.
I couldn't get through 15 minutes of that. I was like, this is unwatchable.
No, and you won't like the games unless you like the games too. It's not something you can like dip your. I was explaining this to somebody the other day. Like she was like, I'm gonna get the beta or the demo for Monster Hunter. I was like, don't. You can't do anything in that game that's fun until you've done it. You've played for at least 5 hours, and then you still are gonna get your shit stomped. Like it's rough. Rumors, Spirit. Yeah. So the thing that I'm seeing with Halo is it's either gonna be Spirit or Fire. It's more than likely gonna be Blue Team, or it's gonna be the Arbiter. There's like your 3 choices. I want to see Arby. As cool as Red Team might be or Spirit of Fire might be, I do like the Banished, and I'm excited for the Halo show. That's the thing. Like I'm chomping at the bit for that. There's a lot of cool shit in that I like lore wise. I'm really excited for. That Lord of the Rings.
They're making
Amazon
a Halo
series?
TV series.
Yeah. Paramount's doing it. It looks decent. It doesn't look great, but it looks decent. The CG looks okay, and like the little things I'm seeing like in the trailer that I picked up on, that like got my nerd tingles going. I was like, oh, that's some deep lore shit. Like that's from the books. Cool.
Random TV show fact. I read an article today that the Real Steel movie is being turned into a Disney Plus series. You see that?
I like that movie.
With Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
it was not like
robots.
Yeah, it was kind of a cheesy movie, but they're turning it into a series. They haven't said whether or not Hugh Jackman's going to be in it, though. Whether his character is returning.
It was a fun movie to watch.
Popular?
That's one of those.
It bombed.
Yeah, that's one of those like it's not a good movie, but I enjoyed it. Like I'll watch it. Like if I'm sitting on the couch and I'm flipping through and I see it, I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, the article claims that I guess it kind of has a cult following. So
I believe it. Oh, here we go. Punk, you ready to defend your woman?
Oh my gosh, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Boba Fett. We're on episode 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Still haven't seen it.
Okay, so if you don't want to know anything, then turn your fucking headset off.
At this point,
so here's where I'm at with. All right, I thought the episode 2 was awesome. I liked all the information that went into that one. Episode 3. Now, I am a little conflicted on this for the fact. I like the first part of it. But once the biker gang came into
the Vespa gang,
the Vespa Desperados, I kind of chuckled a little bit. The chase scene was cheesy.
Oh my god, it was bad. Dude.
It was. And like I posted on it earlier that the dude in the gray suit with the red Vespa reminded me of Pee Wee Herman the entire time. I don't know. Like we'll see. I'm definitely saying that I'm half on, half off on that episode, but we'll see.
Did they fire all their stunt coordinators? Did they fire all their fucking fight choreographers from Mandalorian? Like, what the fuck is going on with the show?
Yeah, it's kind of.
I like it more now than I did on episode 1, and that's not saying a lot. But like, 2 was serviceable, and I see where they're going, and I like where they're going, and I understand. I think they're taking too long to get there, and I think they're doing too much like nonsensical side shit. But like, the fight scenes suck. They're bad. They're really fucking bad.
The chases suck too now.
Yeah, Boba's an idiot. Like he went from being like one of the hardest motherfuckers in Star Wars to a dipshit. And like, and what's crazy is like in the Mandalorian, he's cool. He's a bad motherfucker. You see him taking out like groups of stormtroopers. You see him just like fucking wrecking a house. And like chronologically, this show takes place. The present time part of the show takes place like a couple of weeks after that series ended. And all of a sudden, he's just a bucket of shit.
When I was going back to the like first episode of my argument about like he got surrounded by like 8 dudes with tasers. It probably wouldn't be that great, but I was thinking about it. In this last episode, season 3, he like jetpacks down into frame when he's talking to the mayor's dude. And I was like, why didn't he just do that in reverse out of that circle of dudes? Why don't you just jetpack the fuck out? Just boop.
There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the things that he does.
Yeah.
That's my big problem with it. Like I like he gets gifted I liked seeing Black Chrysanthemum, or however the fuck you say his name, Wookiee Satan, because he's a cool character from the comics. In the original, like I guess it's called Legends now, the non-canon shit. He's a bounty hunter that crosses paths with Boba Fett quite a bit. He's a cool character. He's interesting. He should have killed one of those kids in that fight, though, 100%, because that dude's brutal.
Can we back up just a little bit? Like, so you talked about the part where he gets gifted the Rancor, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way they filmed that scene in the pit was so weird. Like, I felt like the whole time he was being set up to get trapped in there with
Same.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was filmed so terribly, and like the atmosphere was so horrible. Like, it was just uneasy the whole time.
I'm betting, because you got to remember they shot this like during peak COVID, right?
Yeah.
So I'm betting they had to pick weird angles, and they weren't allowed to like be within a certain distance of each other, and that would probably explain why so much of the fight choreography is fucking.
I don't know.
Weird.
Like that whole scene was just weird to me. Like I was like, oh, dude, it's gonna wake up and they're gonna trap him in there with it. He's gonna have to fight it or something.
Yeah.
Because just the music was off. Everybody's attitude, the way they were talking, the dialogue, everything was just wrong.
And not only that, but like we all just saw the Hutts go, hey, here's a gift. You should get off world. We're fucking bouncing. So
yeah,
peace.
Yeah, dude.
Or like this felt like a ploy, but at the same time, like I feel like we're constantly being led up for something, but we don't ever get there. So like, why was the Hutts important in the beginning? And are we going to a Crimson Dawn sort of thing? Are we just bringing in Maul?
He's dead by this point.
As much as I didn't like the first episode, I thought the second one was okay. I feel like the third one was like the worst written episode so far.
Yeah.
Like I felt like it was awful.
And that was my thing, Punk, because I got excited too, because I was like, oh fuck, there's the Pikes. Are they going to do Crimson Dawn? Are we going to see Maul? And then I remembered like the timeline. Maul's dead at this point. Like he's dead.
Oh, Maul's dead. All right, so then
because you got to remember this is after the end of the last season of The Mandalorian, which means that like Luke's a full-grown man.
Kira.
Obi-Wan kills. Yeah, and that could be, but like I don't give a fuck about that character.
Yeah.
I want to see Maul, goddammit. I don't give a fucking shit about
do you think
Game
we'll
of
see
Thrones chick coming back?
So doesn't the new Kenobi series that takes place?
That's the gap between end of episode 3 and A New Hope is like that's when the Obi-Wan series takes place. So we will see, I'm assuming we're going to see a live action version of Maul and Obi-Wan's final duel.
I have some theories about I've got some theories about Kenobi.
Because it looks good. And one other thing too is the Wookiee. He's got a scar over his left eye. That was from Kenobi.
Yep, that's from Kenobi.
So I'm sure we'll see him show up in that.
All right.
What do you
I got
think?
some conspiracy theories here.
Mhm.
All right. So,
Get your popcorn out, kids.
yeah, right.
Twirl
All
my
right.
tinfoil
So,
hat or just my hair.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi series takes place around the same time the Fallen Order takes place. So, I think that Cal Kestis from Fallen Order will make an appearance, like a post-credit scene, like at the end of Kenobi. Because
Timeline's wrong for that.
not by much. It's
No,
by
he's
only a couple of years.
Vader's Vader in that. Oh, you're talking about like in the beginning of him surviving the purge.
Portion of it, like what there's events that take.
You're right. You're right.
Because I've looked it up, and it
Yeah.
roughly is the same thing. So, Kenobi comes out at the end of this year, correct? Or no?
I think it's right after the end of Book of Boba Fett. Yeah.
Okay, so it's May.
I think it's summer. Yeah.
I think that Fallen Order 2 is supposed to be coming out at the end of the year. So what I think is going to happen is that we're going to see an appearance of Kel, and then right in time for it to line up with the sequel of Fallen Order. And the way everything kind of flows together, and if they're trying to like blend stuff, I just think we're going to start seeing some video game characters starting to come in, like we are with the Clone Wars.
Possibly. I do know, like, I know we're going to see Thrawn is going to be the big baddie.
Yes.
For Mando and Ahsoka, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Which is great because he's a super cool fucking character. He'll be really neat. We're also, if you remember, we're getting the High Republic, which is way like thousands of years in the past. That's coming.
Roger.
I'll be curious to see how they meld that. I don't know. Like I said, just my big problem with the Boba Fett thing is it's a lot of forced tension and build up for no payoff for characters that
you still got 4 more episodes. I really hope that it starts to pick up though.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm still. I want to be happy about it. I want to give it a decent thing, but the last one kind of like.
So I put him in this. To me, here's the main thing, and here's what I really think the main issue is Boba Fett is the same as the Punisher. He is excellent as a supporting character in someone else's series. He sucks dick by himself. He just isn't interesting by himself.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Punisher in season 2 or season 2 of Daredevil is the best season of the Punisher, bar none. He's phenomenal in that. His own series was Garbo, terrible, was not good,
really bad.
Boba Fett is great in The Mandalorian. He's just not interesting enough and not fleshed out enough to hold his own as a leading character. Same thing, like if they ever,
it for me
I hope to God they don't do a Vader series because I fucking don't want to see. He's exposed too much. You need to use him. He's like the great white shark from Jaws. Like, give me little fucking tidbits of him. Let me see shit like in Rogue One where he just hallway gangbangs people. And like that's what I want to see. I want to see a force of nature. I don't want to see him overused. They used him in the game you were just talking about that I'm fucking blanking on. Fallen Order, where he shows up in Fallen Order. It's like, oh fuck, you can't kill him, you can't fight him, you just try to survive.
Yeah.
So what character would you want to see a storyline on? Its own side.
What, get a solo series?
Yeah, its own side solo series.
Maul. I'd like to see Maul building a criminal.
I mean, that's fair
underworld
because
criminal
nobody
empire.
knows that much about him.
No, he in the animated series, he became easily the best character.
I'm saying out of the movies. Yeah.
Yeah, but in the animated series, he's great. I'd like to see
Clone
Luke.
Wars. Is that what you're talking about? From
Clone Wars and Rebels. Yeah. I'd like to see Luke, more of Luke. Like young Luke, like grab Sebastian Stan, shove a fucking mop wig on that boy, and let him actually get some screen time.
Yeah, I'd see that. One series that I'm really excited for is the Rogue Squadron movie coming out.
I haven't seen anything about the Rogue Squadron one, but that could be cool.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What has anybody seen the new trailer for Moon Knight? Because I need to watch that.
I saw that there was one. I haven't watched it yet.
What is that?
I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing very good things. Because Moon Knight's fucking insane. People don't realize just how nutty that fucking character is. because people are like, oh, he's Marvel's Batman. Like, yeah, if Batman was schizophrenic, like he's not, like he's more Deadpool than fucking Batman. That man's insane.
Who's Moon Knight again?
Yeah, that's
Moon
what I'm
Knight.
trying. Like, I've never heard of him.
He's supposed to be like a crazy version of like Batman. If
He's kind of Marvel's answer. But he is schizophrenic.
Oh,
Like he's got
Oscar
serious
Isaac?
mental health issues.
yeah, it's Oscar
Isaac
Isaac who's playing it.
Oh, sick,
He
okay.
worships this Egyptian god, like Khonshu or something like that. There's a whole comic book storyline where he gets like crazy fucking overpowered and like beats up Thor and everybody else.
Do you
But it
guys
looks cool. Trailer
can
looks
we
really
can
fun.
we play the trailer on here?
I feel like that would get us copyright smacked. No, it's in fair use, isn't it?
Yeah.
Moon Knight's in fair use. All right, give me a second. Let me I haven't seen it.
I haven't either. I was just about to look it up, and that's why I was
I
like,
think
we go.
if we talk over it in parts, you're allowed. To
It's a teaser. Okay, so here we go.
If it's the teaser, I think I've seen it.
It came out today. It's showing Marvel has it being posted 15 minutes ago. So, share screen. I don't think this will give us the audio though, or won't give them the audio.
I mean,
But you guys can see it, right?
Hello and welcome to
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got audio.
I have a sleeping disorder.
yeah, we can hear it.
I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello and welcome
It's a weird accent he's doing.
so is this a movie or is this a show?
Series.
Series,
Oh.
okay.
I'm losing it.
Real catch you are. You've
Kid
never
Cody,
used this.
nice.
Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Find it.
Thanks.
Yeah, you weren't kidding about the schizophrenic.
Oh, he's nuts, dude. He's really funny too, in the comics at least.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult.
Oh shit! I didn't know Ethan Hawke was in this.
In your head. There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
Bro, he's like a mummy Batman?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for that. That was a good trailer. But yeah, so if you don't know, Moon Knight's again kind of he's a character that didn't get real popular until recently, last 5 years, I'd say, at least to me. But Marvel's kind of batting it, or at least aside from the Eternals, have been batting 1,000 on plucking C-list characters, C-tier characters, and putting them in the spotlight and making them interesting and really awesome. Patton, what is he saying here? I want to share a picture with you guys, so you guys be the first to get the release of our new product. But I can't, especially you and Eric, as soon as our shipment comes across, I'm going to send you one. Yeah, hey, Patton, just shoot me a Facebook message with the picture of the new product, and I can share it on here. Send that shit through. Let me see that shit.
Large friend.
Do it now.
I wonder if it's what I'm thinking it is. Because if it is, I got to see it.
Yeah, I think I've already seen it too. I'm pretty sure David showed it to me.
Ian calling it now,
Bro.
season 2 of Moon Knight is going to be more dead than Bruce Wayne's parents.
So I think for the most part, I think the way that these new Disney Plus series are going, right, is they're not doing multiple seasons. They're doing a season and then it leads into a movie. And that's that. Like, if I was going to do it, if my dream for them to continue to subsist and like be usable is to do that. Also, Patton throwing some context for the product, like any goofy shit that it can do or can't do or that's fancy. But still on the subject of Marvel, the Eternals sucked. Holy
Oh
fucking
my
shit.
god, dude.
Fuck, so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
So
Like,
awful,
what the
dude. It
fuck
is
is
unwatchable.
Yeah.
That is the
It's-
most boring Marvel movie to date by far.
It's awful. None of the characters were interesting. None of the actors did a good job. Which that was the weird thing to me is I was like, hey, this is a good cast. Man, these motherfuckers forgot how to act during COVID. Holy shit.
Yeah. I feel like Angelina Jolie wasn't even trying.
No. Well, yeah, I don't think she was tuned in. And I like Richard. Is it Madden? Richard Martin? Richard Madden? He's good.
Icarus?
Yeah, Icarus. But
Yeah.
that's fucking jeez.
It was a dumb movie. It was just a
Yeah.
dumb movie. I don't see how it's going to play in any like reasonable way into the Marvel universe
doesn't
any
fit.
further. No,
It doesn't. It like until maybe if the new Guardians of the Galaxy had come out already,
Yeah, maybe.
and we had a little bit of an intro to it. Like maybe maybe like the new Thor and the new Guardians of the Galaxy will touch on it some more. But as the MCU sits right now, the Eternals just did not fucking fit, and it just wasn't fun to watch. They weren't interesting.
It didn't even like introduce mutants at all. Like I thought, like maybe we would get a little bit of mutants hint.
I called it. I think, or at least I'm convinced that I called it. What we're going to see with the mutants are going to be brought in through a reverse House of M, either in Doctor Strange 2 or in the next Wanda movie or series that comes out. Is she, instead of her saying no more mutants like she does in House of M, she's going to say like let there be mutants or some shit, and bada bing bada boom.
Right.
They're
Let's
in the
talk
MCU.
about a good one though. Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man was dope.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Lot
I
of
think
fan service.
if you haven't seen the new Spider-Man, you deserve to be spoiled because it's fucking incredible. You need
It
to-
was-
I went
Yeah.
back and watched the first 5 movies after I saw that one.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like
Like-
all like both all three trilogies.
I did Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, and then Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Wow.
And,
Which one? Because we're about to rewatch the Raimi Spider-Man series.
Yeah,
How did it hold up to you, or like which one do you think held up the best?
2. 2's still a good movie, man. Doc Ock is a great villain, or anti-hero, I guess is more what he ends up being. It's still the best one, I
Sympathetic
think, in
villain,
my
I
opinion.
guess.
I feel like the acting was better in it. It's still kind of cheesy comic bookish. It's not like bland and monotone like the
Mhm.
Marvel movies are now. It's definitely a Raimi movie, but it's good, man. It's still a good movie. I enjoy it, and the third one still really sucks.
I love Sam Raimi.
But
No,
yeah, the first Spider-Man is good, and I went going back and watching it. I could almost remember what it felt like seeing something so huge and massive for the first time in theaters with a superhero.
Mhm.
Because if you look at stuff before that, as big as it got was what the Superman movies.
Was Batman even out before then?
Yeah,
Yeah. I think it
yeah,
was
yeah.
Batman.
You had the Tim Burton ones.
They
Yeah, actually, you had all of them before that one.
Yeah.
Those all came out in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
So did any of you guys get the photo from
Yep.
Patton?
I
so
did
go-
not.
Yeah, so this is, if I'm not mistaken, so here's the new product from Body Armor Event that they're showing at SHOT Show right now. So this is what it looks to be a cuttable section of the Body Armor Event. And correct me if I'm wrong
Nice.
here, Patton, but you can cut this into the patterns or styles that you want, which means I am immediately turning this shit into shoulder pads. Because I don't know how the fuck they didn't make shoulder pads immediately, but good God, guys.
And it's
Shoulder
big.
pads, best thing in the fucking world.
It's a big piece of material.
So I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I have Body Armor Vent on everything I use. It's so nice. I'm gonna probably run some of these on the inside of my belt rigs, to be honest, too.
Yeah, that's not a
Um,
bad idea.
I'd like. Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, he's saying
So
yes,
no,
you can. So
there's
cool. There you go.
so there's no more inflating. It's just all.
It's all
constant.
foam on the inside, so there's no more inflating, which is great. And now this one is fully. Yeah, you can cut this however you want and use it however you want, which is ideal. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm definitely going to be picking that up. That's dope. Helmet pads. There you go. See, there's when we're talking about
Looking at
innovation in
this.
airsoft. It's never an airsoft. It's never like a gun or like it's always an accessory thing. So like this shit, you can make helmet pads, fucking belt pads, fucking shoulder pads. Use it for the actual armor. You can attach it to chest rigs now. Fucking A, dude. Knee pads on the inside of your fucking pants. Like, I don't know, man. There's a million things you can do with that shit. Giving people the opportunity to use it correctly. The core helmet
Especially
pads,
when you
yeah.
put it in the hands like Punk.
Somebody
What's
creative.
that?
Yeah, when you put it in the hands of somebody that's fabrically creative like Punk.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
I want the squishy. I want the squishy. Patton, send me the squish.
I
Yeah,
used to
getting
squish.
rid of the little air up thing was that was
Mhm.
a smart switch because that was a pain. I used to wear it on my whenever we had like under the shirt vest, the slick
Mhm.
vest that we would wear on patrol. You know, I'd air it up probably once every 2 days, and I lost the little pump like every other day. So it's like I'm trying to find it and like, okay, ready to go to work. So switching that out is definitely way more convenient. And I did like the product. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
I wore it for however many years it's been out. Ever since they gave me one, it went right on my vest. And
It says they're tied up in logistics right now on a ship. That makes sense.
I know that.
dude, that's everything.
Here's
But my work is struggling with it very hard too.
This is I got the old. This is the inflatable one, but I got
Yeah, there you go.
my bag that I wear every day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man.
Yep. No, it definitely works. Getting it just off your chest or your body, just that little bit, allowing air to flow through there makes a huge difference.
It's amazing the weird little creature comfort things that can just make or break your entire experience.
Well, I think they said in testing it was what, like 10 or 12 degrees, something like that.
I believe it. I mean, it's because you're venting. Because the thing is, like I said, it's venting heat up off of your body, you're getting the body heat away from you. Versus, it's not like sucking cold air in like an AC unit. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a great product. I'm super excited about that. I'll definitely be picking one up.
But I agree with your statement, Cole. It's like, especially when it comes down to like a true like survivor element, like you'll see a lot of people crack because of the mindset of comforts that they literally craft themselves.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know if you've ever seen the series Alone at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was apparently, I haven't seen this episode for myself. My girlfriend was
Like I said, I could have used those cuttable fucking sections for that goddamn riot shield for Siege, because that's what I did. Is I wrapped one of the fucking arm guards up on that riot shield with two of the body armor vit things. David came over and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Shut up, go away. I'm making myself more comfortable. My fucking arm hurts." Oh my god! Every time I see a picture of that shield, I get like horrible flashbacks. Like my arm starts aching, my elbow starts creaking.
You're flashbacks to the bad set of just your arm violently shaking.
Yeah. It's,
hurry up with a shot.
Yeah. Every single time.
Yeah, this. I mean, if there was ever a good year to be a smaller business at SHOT Show, man, it's probably this one.
Yeah. Great exposure.
Word on the street is it's going to be pretty dead as far as the big people go.
Yeah,
like,
that was
kind
of
Cry took up like a whole floor.
Yeah, well, SIG isn't there this year. I guess a bunch of the Asian companies pulled out because they were going to have to quarantine for 2 or 3 weeks on both ends, and they just didn't want that.
SIG doesn't need to market anymore. They've got the government contracts now. SIG has all the money now. They have
every police department. They have the army. They don't care. But I guess they still paid just a crazy amount of money to keep their spot.
No. I love that SIG immediately released the prototype for their military rifle. They're like, fuck it, here's the spear. Enjoy, nerds.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that.
Dude, it's nasty. I
like
finally got to shoot
like
my
actually
AR the other day.
Huh.
But yeah, no, I heard SHOT Show is pretty much dead this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, which is to be expected. As long as COVID's a thing, it's not going to be what it was.
Yeah, I haven't had any problems with the new variant. My allergies are beating my tits off. It's awful.
I still have some sinus issues from it and coughing a lot. But other than that, it was like one day of having the flu. Like I had a fever and I was done. But I'm gonna stay home for a week, so that's cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
You get all the editing done for Wayne?
A lot of it. It's not done yet, but we're getting close.
Good.
We're always getting close, guys.
I had a like legitimate 5-minute conversation to myself, wondering how Siege was going on the way home from work today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's going. It's good. It'll get there when it gets there. So
it is what it is.
Speaking of Siege, did you see that they released a DLC and are trying to push it as a whole new game?
Oh, that
What?
stupid extraction game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Are you
He also
still
had
playing?
me?
Yeah.
No, I don't play games anymore. I had to take a break. I go through these spells where I'll quit playing for like a year and then I'll get back into it real hard.
We played PUBG a lot there for a while.
Yeah.
2-3 years ago, and then he just disappears on you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it seems like my life happens in waves where there's either everything going on all at once or absolutely nothing at all. So we'll see. Maybe I can get back to playing some games this year. My shop blew up in a power surge, so I'm not working right now.
Shit.
Mm,
Have you got any like movie project ideas for the year moving forward? You've been kicking around?
Yeah, I've been talking with Wayne and the Ronin Stunt Company about going to Kansas City and shooting like I want to do like a hallway fight scene, kind of like in Daredevil, something similar to like the Raid Redemption. Obviously, it's going to be hard to achieve that scale without a budget. But
Netflix is remaking the Raid with the same guys.
Oh, that'd be awesome
for the U.S.
Yeah. I mean, the first one was freaking awesome. There's not a whole lot of dialogue that's necessary, dude. It's just straight up kung fu violence for an hour and a half.
It's like that Dread movie that came out. Like that's still to this day one of my favorite.
Dread ripped it off hardcore. The whole fight and the way up all the levels.
It's so
and all
good
that
though.
Yeah,
so good.
I mean it's fine, but dude, the Raid Redemption is one of the best like kung fu style hand-to-hand combat movies ever. Like it's not even close. It is so brutal and so well shot. The second one wasn't as good, but it was still pretty good too.
Did you watch the second season of The Witcher yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Yeah, much better. Much better. I think we talked about that already. And then like I like how they addressed how crappy the first season was, like with the timeline, you know, they make a joke about it. Yeah, it was really funny.
Like...
So Ian in the chat, Corey, says, give me a Red Dead Redemption movie. So how you feeling about Westerns?
Oh, I'd absolutely do a Western, dude. Are you kidding me?
That'd be dope.
Dude, I would like to do I would like to do a Western with like instead of like your classic like what's his name? Ennio Morricone, like I'm saying that totally wrong. But the guy who did the music for the old spaghetti westerns. It's like ENNIO, it's probably like Morricone or something like that. But anyway.
Yeah, the Italian spaghetti western.
I would like to do like his style of music, but like modern synth. I think it'd be really freaking cool. Like something that just really doesn't fit it. But I don't know. I think it'd be awesome. Westerns. I'd love to shoot a Western. Westerns are dope.
Yeah, Westerns.
Like Open Range, great movie.
I am. I like the what was the one that came out on Netflix recently? No, don't you talk about that Cowboy Bebop abortion series.
Oh, dude, canceled before anybody had a chance to even get to the last episode.
God, it's so buried in the Netflix algorithm too. Like you can't even find it.
No, it is such trash.
Wow. They did not understand the source material at all.
Well, you're talking about the what was it called?
The one with Idris Elba that came out.
Yeah.
I really like that. I like the style, how stylized it was.
Like
I love
overly
a stylized
stylized
Western. Yeah. I love a stylized Western. Story wise, it was okay, but the action was really good. The gunfights were fun. I love when that kid's doing the countdown and the guy just fucking shoots him, and he's like, "Why do they always count so slow?" Like I thought that was great. Buster Scruggs, I've actually the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, at least like the opening one, is one of my favorite fucking things,
dude.
I've seen on Netflix.
It is so weird. It is so weird, man.
Viciously violent, that like just gleefully violent that entire.
When he kicks the table, makes the guy keep shooting himself in the face. No, dude, my favorite one is with the girl at the end with the dog, and he gives her a gun and says, "Hey, if they kill me, just go ahead and end yourself, so the Indians don't do all this stuff." And they end up saving her essentially, and then they go to get her and she's already shot herself. Like just dark humor like that. Yeah. It's freaking awesome.
Or the quadruple amputee where he's like looking at him and looking at the chicken that can like count rice or like play the piano or whatever. He's like, it's Liam Neeson of all people too. He's like carrying this big ass rock and he like throws it off the side and you see it like plush to the river and he like turns around and like kind of looks at the guy.
Oh my god!
No, it was really dark. It's awesome.
I think it was the fact that I wasn't expecting it at all until like Buster shoots. Like at the very beginning when Buster just murders those dudes in that inn. I was like, holy fuck! What am I watching here?
I would definitely be down to do a Western. The only issue with that would be you'd have to have a budget just for the wardrobe.
Just because, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's ways to you gotta have the wardrobe, you gotta have the setting, you've got to have a lot of stuff.
Animal trainers.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for the Ronin guys were great, so doing any kind of stunt scene with them would be super fun. Especially like I'm training actively again now, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. No, I think it'd be cool. Just trying to iron out a timeline to do that. So
We'll see. Bathing in ice in Tiger Balm right now.
Oh, dude,
everything hurts.
I remember, like, I was super out of shape whenever we did our 2 weeks in the police academy, dude. It is so painful getting back into it at first.
And that's the thing is, like, I'm not. What's funny is, like, I'm in better shape now than I think I ever have been, and I still like wasn't fully prepared for how fucking sore I was going to be.
Yeah, no, it's next level, man.
Wait, what? Why are you the sore? What are you doing?
I'm back into Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
So I'm lifting 4 days a week, and I'm training for 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. And a lot of times those days coincide. So like I lift Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I do Muay Thai, BJJ Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
ASAP Fit Challenge. We should probably, do something with the last one. Before we do another one.
About me. Yeah, no. Listen, my shop blew up. Like, legitimately, my shop blew up.
4 months after it was over, my shop exploded. How dare you bring that up?
No, no. Listen, we'll get it done. There was only like 3 people that finished it, right?
They're in here. They're in the chat. They want to know what the fuck they're shit.
Shut up, guys. I don't actually own a teether company. Shut up. No.
The wife left. She took everything.
Yeah, we'll get it done. But no, like I'm probably a week or 2 out from getting my shop fixed because every time a tech comes to look at something, he'll fix one part of it and it leads to something else being broken. We got hit with like 64,000 volts and it came through my shop, I guess, harder than my house. And
destroyed a breaker blew, or did you get hit by lightning or something?
No. They had an old line where I guess it came out of the pole and then it laid across the lines that come into ours and just like blew up everything for like a square mile. Like it blew meters off of houses. Like it physically like blew stuff up.
Hell yeah.
It was like, yeah, like you could feel it. It was hardcore. I was home when it happened. And it blew up the projector in my movie room. It blew up the flash unit, which is like a super expensive piece of equipment. It blew up my air compressor too, the control board and that.
I'm surprised like your computers and stuff were fine.
Dude, it didn't affect anything in my house other than that projector. Not a thing. It killed the refrigerator in my neighbor's house, and then it blew up a bunch of stuff in the neighborhood back behind us. But
we did learn some stuff with the last ASAP Fit one. Like I think like when we do it again, we'll have like a baseline, like what can you do now? Like here's your push up, pull up, like kind of like a military fitness challenge. And at the end, how do you do now versus the beginning? Like bench, what was your weight for like the main 3 lifts, like bench, squat, deadlift? What was your run time? And then after however long the fitness challenge is, see where your numbers are at there.
Yeah. And also
actually
just keep working out.
Yeah. I don't know why you stopped, motherfucker. You think
don't stop every day. I mean, if you want to keep tagging it, we'll start tagging it again. I don't care. I mean, I've been posting as many workout videos as we did then, but
I'm going to lift right after we get done with the show.
Yeah, it's a little bit late for me, but I'm going to get back after it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see where my maxes will be here in another 3 weeks because it should be a pretty substantial jump again. I should be like in the 330 to 350 range on bench. Squat should be like 425, and I'm aiming for a 455 deadlift, which I think it actually may be higher.
Yeah, I don't even max in those last 2, so we'll see. I need to start. Like I said, I want to get into the 1,000-pound club, which I don't think would be super hard.
It's not.
Yeah, with your body type, this shouldn't be hard for you.
Yeah, because it's like I say, I'm 315, 405, and 405. So
yeah. I think the last time I tried to do my max on deadlift, it was 345, and that was like 4 years ago. And I had half the strength that I have now. So it'll take me a while to get my form back, but I think it'll go up pretty quick.
Deadlift is one where like I'm honestly, I didn't realize how much I'd shortchanged my last max until I did the 405 and I was like, oh, that wasn't hard. But that wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. Like, it was smooth. It went up and went down. But it's
I'll
always
have
like...
to I'll have to actually go to a gym, though. I don't have enough plates to go heavy on that stuff. So.
I have just enough to do 450 now that I've got the new stuff. So we'll see. But it goes fast, too, especially like I'm still in the window right now where I'm getting a lot of newbie gains. Which is beautiful.
Yep.
I just avoid hurting myself in the tire and BJJ gym because I already hyperextended my elbow like a dipshit.
Oh yeah, super easy to get hurt.
I was holding pads and he was like, now it's the combo was like left, right, low kick, and I was like boom, boom, and I went to turn it in, but I didn't. I straightened my arm out instead of doing this. And the guy I've been training with just happens to be a fucking Mack truck. And he fucking lit through the kick, and I was like, ow. He's like you said it like that. He was like, you good? And I was like, my elbow's fucked, dude. That hurts so bad. I'm crying inside.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anybody got anything else? Because I think we're about wrap time. We actually ran a little long tonight.
Wow.
No, I think that's about it.
Eric?
No, I don't want to talk to you fuckers anymore.
Oh my god! Oh,
I'm
Jesus,
done.
holy crap!
You guys have run over your time limit.
Yeah, he's done. We only get Eric for an hour. We don't get him for an hour 10
minutes ago.
He's been done.
He's never going to recover from us making fun of the Book of Boba Fett.
No. I one of the reasons why I've kind of checked out is I'm trying to figure out how to disassemble a MSR. What the fuck is it called? The jet Superfly. That's what I'm doing.
The what?
It's a MSR Superfly.
Oh, your canteen thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's why I'm like, I'm gonna go camping.
Hey, Eric. He's just trying to commit time theft. That's all. Like I said, his 10 minutes passed. Or
all right, everybody. Bye.
On the real flip mode, they was going out like a motherfucker. The nigga was amped. He was like, come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Release the brainstorm to make the motherfuckers